Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of the Alan Wake DLCs. This is special 1, The Signal, and we'll get straight into it. So The Signal begins with Alan in the dark place in a camera view over a dark version of Bright Falls. Alan says he knew this place, but was wrong somehow. He enters the diner to hear distorted voices of the waitress, and you are in the diner exactly how it was in episode 1. You head to the back of the diner just like episode 1. You fix the jukebox for the brothers just like you did before. You get to the restroom, but unlike before, you can enter it. Inside, the mirror flashes like a TV, and it says don't go deeper into focus as you are losing yourself. This is Thomas Zane, but he tells you to find a better point of contact and gives you a flashlight and a gun. It also shows a flash of what's really happening to Alan, and this makes Alan remember he's in the dark place. You head to the front of the diner. It's all dark now, and there's TVs everywhere. The TV flashes and says the diner was attacked and Alan had to fight for his life. And this is in Alan's voice. Sure enough, you're then attacked by Taken. You exit the diner to see a light in the distance, and you know it's Zane. You run to the light and enter a house. Inside you find a page. That page was Alan's writing, but it was jumbled up and fragmented. Alan shines a light at a floating word picking up a phone. The phone rings and it's Zane on the other side trying to talk to us. Zane tells us I need to find him as we've gone too deep and he can't follow us there. And he tells us to follow the signal. The GPS on the phone is working, most likely pointing us to Zane. So we exit the house to follow. So now there's floating words that give you resources, just like in the final part of last episode. So we exit the building and somehow we're back in front of the diner. There's TVs in front of us and they turn on detailing how Alan is getting cars thrown at him and the darkness attacking. You start running down the road and sure enough, the cars start getting thrown at you and you run inside barely escaping the cars. You enter the general store. Inside you find resources and Taken. You go out the back of the building and get a call again from Zane telling you you're going too deep and to follow the signal and you need to face yourself. Zane calls you again after you go through crumbling Bright Falls and fight countless Taken, and he says you're still going deeper and the dark place is playing tricks. He's trying to guide us out, but it's hard, and he can help us if we stop sinking. You then enter the playground, and you see a memory of Sarah and you heading to Barry's flare. And then a TV turns on in the background detailing the playground attack. The playground then attacks you. You run to the church and head to the back, and then the TV turns on saying the world is changing, twisting out of control, and he couldn't find the exit and was lost. You go down the mausoleum, you fight a bunch of Taken down there. It's much bigger than it was before, and you make it out the other side into the church parking lot to find another page. It throws floating words everywhere, and you shine your light on the word saying friend, and it is... Sorry. Shine your light on the word saying friend, and Barry appears. And he says he's a figment of your imagination, you're making him up. So it seems like Barry is here now to be a helping hand and guide you to get to Zane. You see the sawmill in the distance, and the signal is pointing right to it. You find another TV on the way, and it says he could feel them coming, just shadows and ghosts slicing his flesh. They were here, it said. And of course, about a dozen Taken appear and you fight them all off. You keep walking through and another TV shows up and it talks about a bunch of trash and his books being trash and littered everywhere. You fight through a field of words and ravens that look like your books. On the other side, there's another TV talking about the earth shaking. As you run through the warehouse, you fight a bunch of Taken and come out the other side to find another TV. And it says how you've fallen into the trap and you're attacked by Taken. Then after fighting those Taken, and fighting your entire way through the sawmill, you go down a hole to see a memory of Alice taking pictures for Alan's book. You then go out the back room, pick up some resources, and keep going. You then are in the living room of your apartment in New York, and... Sorry. Oh, you see Zane floating, and he talks to you, and you ask how to get out of here, and he said that what you need to do is face yourself. And he says that even as we speak, Alan is fighting himself and talking to himself. Zane then tells you the darkness isn't the problem, you're creating your nightmares, you're in your own nightmare. The TV then says it is coming, and you see a flash and Zane was gone. The TV says that we can feel the pressure, knowing that his mind and the darkness wasn't bad, it was him. Now you're fighting a floating TV, you shoot a flare, the TV goes out the balcony window, and then this reveals that you're inside of a store now. Your goal is to destroy the TVs. You then fire flares at the TV, destroying it. You head down the balcony. So you head down the balcony. You fight a TV in this store section. After defeating that, you head outside onto a pier, and then a boat attacks you. You destroy the boat and head further, and the TV starts going off, being very loud. You destroy it, yeah, and the TV goes off being very loud. Alan falls over, and then he wakes up to see a ghostly Dr. Hartman. Alan wakes up again in the cabin in the dark place, panicking, and then the signal ends. So, personally, I thought this was a whatever DLC. Story-wise, we know this DLC doesn't really matter story-wise, because Alan is still in the dark place by the time both these are done, because he's in the dark place in the second game. So, there's that, and then gameplay just wasn't anything special, personally. And then, yeah, it was, I don't know. It wasn't a great DLC to me. I'm hoping the second one's better. They're their own story, though. They're both just in the dark place. It sucks, though, because I thought being in the dark place would be cool for, environments. It's just Bright Falls, just dark. It's nighttime, but now there's fog. That's basically all. That's basically all it is. There's more fog than in the normal game. So, I don't know. I expected the dark place to be cooler, and it's just not. So, but that was Special 1, The Signal. Next episode is Special 2, The Rider, and that'll be it for Alan Wake. And we'll play the second one within a month or so. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Alan Wake. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.